we're living in the moment, the moment. So don't look back, it's a long, long road ahead, a long, long road ahead.
Hello, and welcome back to Better Buddies. I'm your host, RJ. With us this week, it's Alex.
Hello.
And Tanner.
Howdy.
The placement of people threw me off on that one. I got too into the habit.
Yeah, I'm usually first unless Alex is here.
Gosh darn alphabetical.
Yeah, or Eli? I think Eli's ahead of me too.
Yes.
Yeah, because it goes by username. And
Username alphabetically. But I'm always on top because I'm the one who's hosting on my view, so it doesn't matter for me. I'm always on top.
RJ's top dog.
I had this existential crisis of I wanted to say woof woof, but then I realized to continue off last week and my huge long my brother and me rant that I'm only going to dip my toe into on this one. At one point, Travis on Mabim Bam was trying to become Big Dog and was trying to get like Woof Woof started, and the Circle Jerk subreddit for that just went off. And it's become a running joke on there of any time Big Dog is mentioned to just be like, Woof Woof, Big Dog! Anyway, our Better Buddies icebreaker this week. What do you wish was illegal?
I'll give the Ben Shapiro answer and say crime.
Is that really his answer?
Someone was like, I think this question came up once on like Twitter, and then he whatever answered it himself and was like, curious how no one said crime, and it's like, oh, you got us. You named a thing that's already illegal.
You were asked one question and gave the one answer that was wrong. Factually wrong.
I for a moment confused Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson and thought you were going to say makeup in the workplace.
Is that guy still like in a coma?
I have no clue what he's up to.
I don't think so.
I'll check.
I know there's that photo of him.
No, just leave him in the ether.
I know there was that photo of him. I don't know, it was probably a few years ago, but he's in his house, or like maybe his bedroom. And I know he was the guy that's like, keep your bedroom clean, and it was just filthy behind him. And he looks depressed in the photo, like, which, you know, I guess that
well, it's
be a point in his favor on his original point, but maybe that's not why he's depressed, you know?
Having drugs and having to go through an experimental coma treatment to kick your addiction to drugs probably didn't help.
No, not at all. But yeah, just leave him in the ether. That's where he belongs.
He is recovering as of 1 month ago and has begun writing again. So
that's Tanner's answer to what he wishes was illegal. Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson writing. You know, you joked about crime being the answer, but like, to bring the mood down a little bit, I really do wish crime was illegal again. It'd be nice.
What? Some of it still is.
Yeah, if you have no money.
White collar crimes aren't as illegal, maybe, unless you're ripping off rich people.
I guess. Just a little bit of like, you could do a little bit of wage theft by pooping on company time. That's like illegal, but
wage theft.
Yeah, that's not wage theft. What are you talking about?
Depends who your employer is.
That's not wage theft. What are you talking about?
What? Tanner, I don't get where you're going with that.
I mean, it's not wage theft. Don't give him any leeway. And also, it's not wage theft. It would be the point that you'd be making would be time theft.
Time theft. My bad.
Wage theft is the other direction.
Yes, that's accurate.
Oh no, I've been destroyed by accuracy. Help me.
So RJ's answer is accuracy. Tanner says Jordan Peterson, and I say,
Crime.
I guess I'll stick with crime, since it kind of started this whole tangent.
What should be illegal?
Oh, you know what should be illegal? Unlimited terms for federal government.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were gonna say unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks, and I got really worried.
That also should be illegal.
No,
I am very staunchly against unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. It's ripping off Olive Garden. That small family company where when you're there, you're family. So if you bring a date there, congratulations, you just broke up.
What? I thought you got married then.
No.
You've
Because when
become
you're there,
family.
you're family.
Yeah, you've become family.
No. See, the problem is, Tanner, you're picturing it as a family you can, like, join as singularities, right? As singulars, where you get married in.
Oh,
But you
family
walk in
is
at the
an
same
entity.
time. You walk in at the same time. You both join the family at the same time. Therefore, you cannot get married to each other to join the family because that's a different family. You're not married to the Olive Garden.
Family is an old god.
Become one with the hive mind, Tanner.
Once you enter, you are family. He is
Yes.
family. She is
We
family.
are family.
Yeah. Family is one thing.
So, Tara, are you family?
Yeah.
Good answer.
I wish HOAs were illegal.
Oh my god, yes. HOAs
I don't have one, but
are
they
atrocious.
seem annoying at times. They could be good. I mean, I've seen the benefits.
Like, here's the problem. HOAs theoretically should be beneficial. Like, my family's cabin is technically part of an HOA. The idea being, it's up north in some very beautiful northern Wisconsin woodlands on a lake, and the idea is like, hey, we don't want people to come in, buy up all the property, and just Airbnb the shit out of the place. And we want, like, the new buildings that get built to feel like they belong as part of the aesthetic of the North Woods. And we want to have agreements about, like, oh, let's make agreements and understandings on how we will share the lake and share the resources we have of living in this secluded wooded area.
Come on, RJ, don't bring nuance into this conversation.
Well, hang on, I'm getting there. So, like, in that instance, it is useful because it did provide something good. I think the primary one being the no Airbnb. Because, let's face it, if they hadn't had that rule, that in, like, a good, like, huge chunk, not huge, okay, a very large chunk of the American North Woods was going to just immediately become Airbnbs all over the place. Like, nobody would actually own cabins on that lake. So that did a good thing. But it's not a homeowners association. It's the cabin association. Because they all own cabins. And everybody bought their cabins back when they were dirty plots of land for less than $20,000 for the plot. Honestly, it was probably less than $10,000 for the plot of land. Because they bought it back when there was literally no infrastructure and it was a, like, gravel road, if that. On the flip side, and the, like, 99% of the stuff, HOA is, to a degree, and probably a larger one than I'm hedging my bets on, very socioeconomic discrimination and racially discriminated. Because so much of racial problems in our country when it comes to land ownership and house ownership is tied into socioeconomic status and redlining and all that bullshit. Because it's shit like, oh, your lawn has to be cut to a certain degree in length. You can't have cars parked in the street or in certain spots. You can't work on cars that are half finished in your driveway. Just so much of it is the, like, oh, you have to be part of the HOA, and you also have to conform to the standards as these little old men and women walk around at 70 with nothing better to do, policing it like they're goddamn like lords of the fiefdom.
Down with the fiefdom.
Down with the fiefdom.
Down with the fiefdom.
And get down with the sickness. Ooh-ah-ah.
Wow.
All right. All right. I am down with the sickness.
Instead of the fiefdom. We want to bring down the fiefdom and get down with the sickness. Yeah, HOA is a good one. Yeah. Insider trading for federal government workers, that'd be nice. If that was illegal.
Yeah, trading at all for federal
Trading at all,
government
yeah.
workers.
That's what I meant. I don't know why I went with insider. I meant trading for all. Because if you can't survive on your federal government salaries, maybe you should go back and keep working at your prior job when you're not sitting making laws like the founding fathers intended. You fucks.
Yeah, you fucks.
Any final things we want to throw in as should be illegal?
I got nothing.
Oh,
I know I've got stuff. They're just escaping me at the moment.
I've got one that I may be a little salty about when this episode is being recorded, but I think it should be illegal to leave names on the primary ballots for candidates that have withdrawn.
Oh, you think Crowley should have gotten more votes?
Nobody said that would happen. I'm just saying.
I think the solution to that is ranked choice voting. Takes
It is.
care of that problem.
Ranked choice voting is awesome.
Yeah, the problem with that is the Democratic establishment is against it, which is why they're fighting so hard to keep socialists off the ballot.
But weirdly, Alaska
Right.
has it. Of all places.
I think
That is
Maine
weird.
has it.
Where, Alex?
Maine?
Oh, I didn't know Maine had it.
I think they've something different.
Ranked
I thought
choice
they've
is
easily had
just,
independence.
it would be better for everybody. Everybody. Doesn't matter what your views are. It's just better. Make your voice heard.
It's better for everyone except the establishment because, like,
I mean, let's be
What
real
the
though.
two-
The establishment has enough money; they'd buy their way through it anyway.
like the point of the benefit to the two-party system is there are only two options. Third options don't have a chance. But if you introduce ranked choice voting, then suddenly third parties, fourth parties, fifth parties have a chance, and that takes away from the power of the two initial ones. I'm not in favor of the two-party system. I think ranked choice would be great. I'm just explaining. I'm just going why they don't
I
want
don't
it.
know, Tanner. That sounds like somebody who wants a two-party system would say to throw us off the trail.
Hmm.
I'm going to make it official.
All
This
right.
podcast is officially pro-ranked choice voting. This seems like a
Yeah.
very non-controversial stance to take, but we're taking it.
Down with the two-party system. And also, while we're at it, you said, oh yeah, they'll just buy their way in anyway. Get money out of there.
That I also think should be illegal. Like, fucking put some caps on campaign spending. Fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Ban money.
What?
What?
That's what we're saying, right? Ban money, make it illegal.
Oh, yes. Yes.
All of it.
100%. Yes.
blanket ban on money. We'll switch to bottle
We will-
caps.
We will go to bartering
then-
with critters and crud and
If
minerals.
A trinket
start
system.
if we start trading with bottle caps become money and thus illegal.
But Tanner, hang on. We gotta find some way to conduct the exchange of goods and services.
Do we?
Sexual.
I mean, I would be curious if, say, that somebody has. Let's just say, like, oh, somebody's a chicken farmer and they have eggs to sell off. I
Sure,
mean,
more eggs than they can use.
yeah.
You trade the eggs in exchange for sexual favors.
Exactly.
But then sexual favors is just the currency.
But it's not exclusively sexual
But that
favors.
means
You
that
can-
we have to ban sexual favors.
You could trade eggs for beef, or eggs for,
Yeah.
I don't know, someone cleaning your
And what
toilet.
you do with that beef is your business.
Exactly.
But then
We're getting a little
everything is
libertarian
currency
here, I
and
think.
everything must be banned. Which means if you have
Well, no,
extra eggs,
because-
you just have to throw them out.
But the
Or
the
give them
value
away, I
is
guess.
So if we're going with this, if we're going with this system, then the value is subjective. It's not like, oh yeah, 3 eggs costs, like 3 eggs equals 1 burger. It's like, hey, I've got these eggs. Do you want them? Sure. Here's some beef that I have extra of. And it's like the amount isn't like, it's not fixed, and it's not like, it's not based in like an exchange rate.
Okay.
But you could do away with that system entirely and pool the resources with the community. Like, I don't think there would be anything wrong with like the chicken farmer keeping eggs that the chicken farmer is going to use, and then extra eggs go to the community collective.
Now,
kind of thing.
next level up, how does somebody with like a desk job, like myself, how do we be like, oh, let me do some desk work for you, like, or like I will donate desk work to the community. I put up a slip of paper on the wall. Here's like an extra 2 hours of desk work.
Excellent point. Yeah, I don't know.
You get some beef.
Yeah.
I get some beef. And
Yeah,
what I do with that beef is
person
my
you're
own
doing
business,
desk
according
work.
to Alex.
Person you do desk work for gives you things.
If we're
You're-
gonna go
and
to a
you're-
trade and barter economy, I think we go to a trinket economy.
Your
Things like,
extra
fun
your extra
twine.
desk work goes to the community.
Fun twine, shiny rocks, little trinkets you get out of like the vending the quarter machines at the supermarket. Like, you just trade those around as indicators of
this-
like, look, we've interacted.
I've got this sticky hand that lost its stickiness. You want it?
Yeah, I'll give you 1 egg for it.
I'd settle for a half chewed Tootsie Roll.
Oh, gross.
I'll take a bowl of cereal.
Sure, here you go. All right, we've solved economics. I think there's no flaws in our system whatsoever. Our next segment is Better Buddies Recommend, where we recommend a piece of media to enjoy. Who would like to start?
Not me.
No, brother.
I mean,
Think of one.
there's one piece of media that all 3 of us have seen since the last recording.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Make your choice.
now I gotta
Spider-Man.
recommend something else because I'm just going to talk about what you guys recommend. Oh, I know what I'll recommend. Okay, I got it.
Let's see if I've consumed any other media. Not a ton.
So I'm going to recommend a novella, a short book. It is Rogue Protocol, number 3 in the Murderbot Diaries series. It was a 4-hour listen, because these books are all very short. And it follows our good pal Murderbot as the story opens after book 2. He's like, okay, I'm hanging out at this station, and he gets some news updates. And his very good friend Dr. Mensa from the first book appears to be on the news due to some legal issues and complications with the evil corporation that they faced down in the first book, Grey Chris, and that Murderbot has been investigating. And Murderbot, like, examines all this stuff and realizes, oh, hang on, Grey Chris has been trying to find alien xenobiology and artifacts illegally, and they did this terramorphing project over here on this planet, but they never finished. and the project was shut down before they could finish, but they were out there for a while. That must be another site with some data I can use to help my friend Dr. Mensa. So Murderbot makes his way over there, and is originally planning just like sneak onto the space station, get the data and leave, because another company's like bought out the station that was supposed to be destroyed and is like setting it up to actually finish the terramorphing project. And then the people on that ship are under threat, and they have a robot with them that notices Murderbot on the system, and the robot has like, hey, can we be friends? Help my friends. Because this robot and the people who bought out this project come from an area of space where cyborg-esque robots like Murderbot are illegal, and this robot is a purely robotic robot, like all metal, all components, no biological components. And the robot is genuinely friends with the humans. Like, the humans treat it as a person, they treat it as a friend, they value its input, because the semi-slavery of these half-biological robots is illegal in their thing, so they're all, like, much more just humanizing to robots. And so Murderbot gets dragged in and helping rescue these people from the machinations of Grey Chris trying to clean up its hidden past and get the data he needs in order to help Dr. Mensa. I strongly recommend Murderbot Diaries as a series in general, because it's basically what if we followed the internal monologue of an autistic person in a science fiction world. A very, very high-scale autism person. Because he doesn't like making eye contact, he doesn't understand emotions, and he just wants to watch his hyperfixation. But yeah, that's my recommendation.
Dick.
Yeah, no, it's super fun. Super fun read, super short read, very entertaining. And I gotta go watch the Apple Plus TV series they made about it to see if they're only gonna do the one season and stick with the first book, if they're gonna continue through the whole thing. And they got a Skarsgård to play Murderbot, so he's hot.
Ah.
Who would like to go
I
next?
recommend what I told RJ to watch, and I'm guessing he hasn't watched, is Project Hail Mary.
Nope, I haven't seen it.
Oh, are you going to read the book too?
No.
Why
Okay,
not?
but the movie was good. I just know I'm not going to.
That's fair.
I don't have a good reason. It just won't happen.
That's all the reason you need.
I've actually heard that the book, like, you know how most people, when they're comparing a book and a movie, they go like, the book was way better than the movie?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard they actually complement each other really well.
Oh.
Oh. Well, in the movie, Ryan Gosling, 20, 30 years in the future, something like that, is a science teacher, and he gets recruited for a mission because the sun is dying. I think it's getting eaten by something. I don't really know. I can't recall that part.
It's
But he has to.
like a sun-eating bacterium thing.
Yeah, some kind of bacteria problem.
And like all the stars are dimming out.
And yes. And he gets recruited to this mission, and he goes to space kind of against his will.
Don't they like drug him and slap him in a rocket?
Yep. Yeah, this movie, it's not linear. It kind of jumps around a bit. And he makes a friend out there in space. He's having the same problem at his home. And yeah, they just kind of solve it, figure it out together, try to get it done, be the heroes, all that.
Hell yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. So someone's gonna have to just like sit me down sometime and be like, all right, watch it.
Watch it, buddy.
Listen up, pal. Tanner,
That's all I got.
what would you like to recommend?
Well, neither of you two did, so I'll recommend Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Oh, thank God. Because otherwise I was just gonna be like, all right, here we go, we're getting into it anyway.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I genuinely thought it would happen.
But no, Spider-Man Brand New Day was really good. If you haven't been keeping up with the Marvel movies, go back and watch the Spider-Man ones at least.
Spider-Man
'Cause-
ones, Thunderbolts, and some Punisher.
Yeah, watch Punisher. That one threw me off a little bit, which RJ has assured me that that's on me, not knowing that Frank.
Frank
forgot
Bernthal
his
has been
last
the
name.
Punisher since we were in high school.
Yeah, I forgot that the Punisher's name was Frank Barenthal or Frank. No, it's John Barenthal, right?
John Bernthal. Fuck!
John Barenthal. And
Frank Castle.
Frank Castle is the character.
Yeah, Frank Castle.
Yeah.
Which would
I forgot
explain...
that Frank Castle was the Punisher's name, and so I didn't realize that character was the Punisher until he put on the armor.
And it would also give the context of there's a scene where they're at at the Punisher's hideout, and there's a bunch of pictures of his wife and kids, and he's like, "Don't touch that." And it's like, oh, if you knew that was Punisher, you'd know that his wife and kids got gunned down by thugs because they got caught in the crossfire of a gang war.
Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, I broad strokes knew the Punisher lost his family, but also at that point in the movie, I didn't realize that was the Punisher. and as the audience, I think is supposed to have known that at that point.
It was in the advertising.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah,
but it was really good. I haven't really seen anything since Thunderbolts. Which most of that is just because I haven't really had a means to watch them recently. But what was it? Oh yeah, they incorporated a character who's probably been part of the advertising that I just wasn't expecting to be in there also. So I'm not gonna say who it was.
Which one?
Sadie Sink.
Oh yeah,
character.
She hasn't been in the advertising, but it's been known for a while that she was in the movie.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting her.
She's
to
currently the
show
only
up.
stranger kid to have a career at the moment. Her
Okay.
and the kid who played Dustin. Hang on.
Wait, the only one to have a career at the moment, you said? Because
Yeah,
there's
the rest
no
of the
way.
kids have kind of fallen off, but her and Gaten Matarazzo have actually been in things.
Wait, really? I could swear I just saw an article about the guy that played the main guy. I don't remember his name.
Joe Keery? Finn Wolfhard? Noah Schnapp?
Finn Wolfhard.
What's Finn Wolfhard been up to?
I could swear he's been in something, and has Millie Bobby Brown not?
They've
done
been in
anything
things.
else?
It's just that now that Stranger Things has ended, Sadie Sink's the only one that's she's the one that's probably most likely to keep on going into acting and break through to Hollywood mainstream down the line as they get older. Because
Okay.
yeah, they just so they're moving on to other things as well, to a degree.
Okay. Oh, that's good for them. Yeah, Sadie Sink was great. She reminds me a lot of Emma Stone, which is a compliment. I really like Emma Stone. But so yeah, that was really cool. There were a lot of very fun moments between Spider-Man and Frank Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have great Tom Holland and John Barenthal have great on-screen chemistry with that. Yeah, Zendaya was great in it. I really don't have any complaints other than there was a lot of nostalgia baiting with parallels to scenes from previous Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, there
and
was
not just the MCU ones.
When there was a scene where Spider-Man goes to catch MJ, and he shoots the web out, and it sprays out into to catch her, and all I could think was
and it's
the hand.
The hand.
So in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, the second
okay, yeah, that's
Garfield
that's
movie.
the one I was one I was thinking. It was very evocative of that scene
because everybody made fun of it, oh, it's like a hand reaching out to grab her.
Oh, that's what you meant by hand. Okay.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
they
and it was
in
like-
the Garfield one, it was very like, oh yeah, that's a hand. Like that's just straight up like a hand. Versus like, oh, it's just the web splaying out in a similar catch scene.
Yeah, and like that scene didn't need to happen because that basically exact scene just happened one movie ago with Andrew Garfield.
I mean,
So
I was also chuckling to myself because there's a scene where Spider-Man and MJ are like on a rooftop talking with this big red neon sign. That must just be like a location in New York that I'm too stupid to know about. Because that same location, I'm 99% certain, is one of 5 people that saw Madam Web is also in Madam Web.
okay.
Like that same dock rooftop thing with the big red neon sign letters is where like the climactic fight goes down in Madam Web.
Oh, interesting. I haven't seen Madam Web. I have to.
You're fine.
I have a lot of.
You're fine. You're so good, my dude.
Okay, well, I still have a lot of MCU catching up to do.
Yeah, it's not MCU. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well then.
It's purely the
We'll
Sonyverse Spider-Verse movies, and there was a scene where, because they're all supposed to be playing, like, high school girls, 2 of the high school girls are, like, hanging out with some boys, and they end up, like, dancing on a table. And I'm like, as a grown man, I don't feel comfortable with this scene, and had to look up afterwards of, like, how the fuck old is Sydney Sweeney?
Oh shoot, is she Madam Web?
No, she's just one of the girls Madam Web saves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shows how plugged in I am to
I was the only person in that
to
theater.
that. Oh, okay. There's also something that is like Alex, your wife had mentioned this at the show, and she's
Your wife.
100% right about it. There's something that is like super heavily foreshadowed in the movie that just doesn't happen.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember her telling me this.
I don't
Oh,
remember
she
this
said it like
either.
she said it like right after the movie. Like there's I don't want to like spoil it on air, so I can say it
Spoil
after,
it anyway.
but, okay.
I
it's
decree,
like-
if you
it's-
don't want to be spoiled for this Spider-Man movie that you should have already seen already because it's been out for like 2 weeks now, too bad. Skip ahead.
Okay. Well, if like a lot of stuff in the movie points toward like Peter Parker literally molting,
Oh yeah, that one.
and that doesn't have like it, and it's like not just the scene that he's watching on YouTube that he has to like stop because it's gross. There's like a lot of other things that really heavily imply he's gonna molt, and then he doesn't. Which like I know you said, oh, that could happen in a future movie or like whatever. If it was gonna happen, it should have happened in this. And I actually have a little conspiracy theory that it was supposed to happen in this movie, and then it got cut because audiences didn't like it.
I think that really could have happened. I think part of it too is it would have been such a change, and I think you would have this hard bit of, okay, he loses himself because he's succumbing to the spider, he crawls off and hides away, molts, and then comes back to himself after molting, but like, how do you'd really have to work hard to write that into all the other stuff they had going on. As opposed to like the mental aspect of human versus spider and keeping those integrated and like your life balanced versus the like, oh, your body's physiologically mutating. Congratulations. Because also in the
It would've
comics
tied
when
in
he molted,
so well.
in the comics
Like,
when he molted, he came
your
out of it with
body's
stingers, like that shot out of
Oh.
his wrist. And there's no way they're doing that.
Okay. Well, the like physical mute.
Yeah, the physical mutation and like molting would have been very cool. But Stare, what do you think?
I think it would have been doing a big change like that would have been shocking. I guess they could have. How many of the movies up before Endgame for him? 1, 2?
Before
No,
before
Endgame,
number
2.
Wasn't
Before
the second,
Endgame, I think it was 2.
the second movie he was dealing with Tony Stark being gone? Or
Second
was that
movie.
the third movie?
Oh no, you're right.
Second movie,
Second
they were
movie-
in Europe.
But second movie is post Endgame. Because
Yeah, I
second
thought it
movie is
was.
when he gets the glasses as part of the inheritance, and Mysterio takes them.
And the kid on the trip
Oh,
was like, "Oh, this
yeah.
kid was like a short kid before. Now he's high school hunk."
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess they could have gone for it.
Like they wouldn't have had to like change him drastically or anything, but like some physical, more spider-like change, I think could have been.
He just
Could
has
have been
more
well done.
eyes.
Yes. Yeah, he has 2 extra pair of like super small arms that hide under his suit.
Yeah.
Okay, you joke, but
I'm sure there's a part of the comics where that happens.
there is, and it happened fairly recently. Let me tell you all about it. Now, in the last couple of years, they did a jump forward timeline with the X-Men in the comics of like, oh, this one mutant whose mutant power is he can translate anything and everything. His power evolves where he can tell people to do things and they have to listen to him because he just tells them what to do because translation. And 10 years in the future, there's a mutant virus mutating everybody, but the people that don't mutate just die. And New York is like in the zone. And for the people who mutated, life is going fine. But Spider-Man began mutating into a like horribly changing spider person that would probably die. And he's blasting himself with radiation to delay the virus because he's already kind of radioactive, he can handle it, but it's also killing him. So he's got these 2 little like vestigial arms sticking out of his chest and all these like radioactive discs on his suit now because he's like blasting himself with radiation constantly. And also Aunt May turns into a giant monster. Yeah. Comics are wild.
That
And no one's
sense.
disputing that.
What was that, Alex?
That makes sense. That's not shocking.
Yeah. Because they have this big moment because there's the other universe Gwen Stacy shows up as Spider-Gwen to check up on Peter, and Aunt May, who's got dementia, is there and is like, wait a minute, Gwen Stacy, you're dead, and like stresses out and turns into a giant monster. But yeah, that vestigial arms would have been cool. I don't love we're back to the organic webbing. I don't love it. I understand why, but I don't love it.
Actually, that might be enough of a change. Honestly, maybe you don't need the thing, but like there needs to be some sort of physical. I think there needed to be some sort of physical representation of that. In terms of a molt.
He's got the organic webbing now. His senses are even more heightened. I was kind of hoping they'd do a Daredevil cameo where like Daredevil helps him like practice attuning, but it's fine.
Doesn't
But,
sound
yeah.
fine.
All in all, very good movie, very fun, definitely worth a watch, and definitely worth watching all of the previous Spider-Man movies.
Absolutely. Spider-Man fans have been eating good in the last 10 years.
Yeah. Honestly, even Amazing Spider-Man. I know a lot of people don't really like those, but I think
They're
they're still
fun.
fun.
They're fun. Name a bad Spider-Man movie. I'll wait. There is one bad fan movie out there. Don't support that one. There was a dude who went to go like make his own Spider-Man movie, and then everybody really quickly went, "Wait a minute, dude! You have a little bit of a racist history here, huh, punk? Maybe we don't want you making a Spider-Man movie."
Not a movie, but apparently Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark was a mess.
Oh, Turn Off the Dark was a disaster.
Yeah.
I wish I'd gotten to see it.
Spider-Man musical theater.
Well, it was so much of the stunts involved with the wires and the flying around the theater. And
yeah,
so,
a lot of doomed Spider-Man.
oh my god, so many Spider-Man got injured. I think a Green Goblin got injured at one point. It was bad.
They if you've ever seen Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, there's a scene where they there's a small arc where they make fun of that, where One of the characters is like an actor, and he's trying to audition for a show called Spider-Man. Too Many Spider-Men.
That's pretty good. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, go see Spider-Man. And there's been an absurd amount, not an absurd amount, a totally expected amount of fan art floating around about White Widow, Yelena, showing up in that movie. And a lot of fan artists have added her to Spider-Man's harem.
Okay. I can see it.
Yeah. I saw one in particular, not safe for work, like nothing, I haven't seen anything like not safe for work, but like one, it was somebody did a fan art of like Spider-Man and Yelena and Sadie Sink's character as they're standing there like talking to him, and they had it that Yelena had nicknamed him Small Potatoes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It really is her office.
Which that was so wild because people were that got that got announced or like leaked or whatever that was like just as the movie was coming out, or maybe people like saw it and posted about it, but for a very hot flash moment on like the Spider-Man subreddit, people were being like, "Oh my god, Spider-Man and White Widow have a sex scene. They're both naked in the script." It's like, dude, no, they fucking don't. It's a Marvel movie.
Tom Holland does not get naked for that scene.
No.
He didn't need to.
No, it was great.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna shame anyone for not getting naked in a movie or
No,
stage
absolutely.
production.
He'll use one of his additional spider genitals
What?
that were forming.
He did have vestigial parts. We just didn't see them on screen because Tom Holland refused to do any nude scenes. Our next segment, How to Be a Better Buddy, where we give some real and some humorous advice. Our first question, those who had a terrible sleep schedule and fixed it, how has it changed your life? With the further details, I have a terrible sleep routine where I go to bed very late in the morning, usually at the dawn. Although I sleep 7 to 8 hours on average most of the time, I rarely get a night's sleep, which is said to be important considering hormonal regulation, muscle growth, mood, anxiety, and so forth. That said, I still tend to underestimate it. It still seems that its effects are overstated. I want to hear from those who had a terrible sleep schedule for a long time in the past, fixed it later on, and really started seeing the benefits. What aspect of your life and health has it changed? When did you start noticing the benefits?
Brother, I still have a terrible sleep schedule.
Well, have you noticed any drawbacks from it?
Oh yeah, I'm tired all the time.
It seems
but
like
on
someone who's sleeping from like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, you gotta,
I mean, that's maybe not the healthiest.
This
medically
could be
speaking,
somebody in one of those countries where they get like 20 hours of daylight. So
It could
they
be.
go to sleep at the dawn, but it's like 8 o'clock at night.
Maybe.
Probably not, but
Probably not.
Like
It says-
it's maybe not the healthiest sleep schedule medically speaking, but like if it works for you, it works for you. Like
if they're asking about it, I wonder if it may not be working for them.
it may not be, but also maybe they just got a third shift mindset.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, either you work third shift or you just I don't fucking know, man. You gotta like
Like I have known some people who they just are nocturnal. Like I had a coworker once upon like a while back that their wake up was like noon. Not because they were like, "Oh, I'm lazy and like to sleep in every day." They're like, "No, I just my life is so like my body's ingrained sleep schedule is to like sleep 8 hours but from like 2 to noon."
Yeah, some people are morning people and some people are night people, and like maybe you're just a night person. Like maybe your hours are still off, but like maybe not by as much as you think they are.
I would want more detail on sleeps 7 to 8 hours on average, but rarely gets a night's sleep. Do they mean like they're not sleeping through consistently, or just that because it's not happening at night?
I feel
I
like
think
they
that
mean
means it's not. They're sleeping while the sun's out.
yeah, I think that's what they mean too.
Which, like Tanner said, third shift, like plenty of people do that intentionally.
Yeah, if you're already there, given the world we live in, you might as well look for some third shift stuff. There's usually like some sort of premium for working third shift too. You make a little more per hour
Yeah.
than other shifts do.
And like if you're not experiencing like extra anxiety or difficult mood regulation, like I know that's one of the things that really helped me with when I have tried to kind of fix my sleep schedule. Is like, oh, I'm going to bed a little bit earlier, but I'm waking up when I want to in the mornings without having to worry about my snooze button as much. Like, when I would stay up later, I'd find that when my alarms went off to like go to work, I'd be more inclined to snooze than if I just went to bed earlier.
Yeah, but counterpoint, if you go to bed earlier, that means you go to work earlier.
Counterpoint, I'm doing things before I go to work.
Oh, I don't have time for that.
And I didn't until I started getting up earlier.
I already have to be up at like 4 or 4:30.
No, fuck that.
I can't get up earlier to do stuff before that.
No.
I think if you want to fix this, you just have to make yourself tired at like 10 p.m. by not sleeping 8 hours when you go to sleep at whatever time, 7 a.m.
Yeah, take one 24-hour no sleep period.
No.
And then go to bed at a reasonable
Don't do that.
time.
Don't do that. That does not
Sleep
work.
like for 4 hours instead.
Like, what you want to do is preventative, like, stay up during the day if possible. Don't let yourself, like, take naps. And then go to bed intentionally at the time you want to be going to bed at. Even if you just lay there with your eyes closed, doing nothing, it's better for you than being up and awake. You're at least putting your mind into a state of mental relaxation.
If that's too much, then just go like an hour earlier at a time.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah, like what you said, usually at dawn. So that's what, 5, 6 a.m. depending on time of year. So, maybe start going to bed at 4. And then once you kind of get used to that, start going to bed at 3.
Then 2.
And you can
and then you're
see
asleep
how
at work
that,
because you work third shift.
yeah. Yeah, you can see how that affects your like mood and your
Steal those
exhaustion
hours.
level and stuff. Yeah. But that's also like only if you want to. Like if this system works for you, it works for you. The people are different. The standard medical advice might be different for you.
Yeah. Our next question, and one that I know you've been very excited for, Tanner. How to reverse gay hair. With the further details, recently been coming in and don't know what to do about it.
I think you mean recently been coming out.
Ayo! Put that hair back in the closet.
Yeah, just let your hair be out. Nothing wrong with some gay hair. Let your hair be who it wants to be.
Is this just a way of saying straight hair?
I've...
Reverse
just
gay?
straighten your hair. Yeah, just get a hair straightener. And straighten that hair.
Or is reverse gay already straight?
Oh. I had the thought
Yeah,
of, like,
how do I wear...
if it comes in like gray hair, but instead of your hair turning gray, it just becomes rainbow colored. Like, anime protagonist level, like, oh, son, mom, dad, I started to notice some red and orange hairs on my head, but I've got brown hair. Son, we have something to tell you. You're gay.
Although if this is anything like gray hair...
No.
Nah.
I don't
Can't possibly.
think you can naturally reverse that.
No.
Yeah,
I
just like
knew
you
a
can't
guy in
naturally
high
reverse,
school.
you can't
with
naturally
gray hair.
reverse gay either.
Dan,
Well,
are you
there's
telling me
camps
all
for
those like
that.
Christian camps have been lying to me? Are you telling me people who
Yes.
work in religious organized structures lie to maintain power and control?
What? I would never.
That's what I
That
thought.
doesn't sound anything like me.
Unless you have like your gray hair is severe stress. I don't think you can.
Oh,
So
even the
unless you're,
severe
like-
stress, you can't reverse that.
Yeah.
Like stress-induced gay hair, you might be able to.
Stress-induced gay hair. Yeah, I got really stressed one time, and I thought about a dude's junk for a little bit too much, and now my hair's
Vitamin
gay.
deficiency. Yeah, I take my vitamin C pills so I can, so I don't.
More like vitamin semen pills. Oh,
So,
Say more like vitamin D pills.
damn! Tanner had the better joke.
Yeah. My hair's craving that vitamin D.
I did know somebody in high school who was on swim team with me who had this like quarter of an inch patch of gray hair on their head because
so did
they
I.
did get so stressed. But it was like very prominently like
stress hair.
yeah, it was stress hair prominently side of their head, like could not miss it. Like the only way it wouldn't be seen is if they shaved their head.
Okay. I know there's like a condition where some people just have like a shock of like non-pigmented hair or like lighter pigmented hair than the rest of their head. I've known a couple of people like that.
And sometimes you just get gray hair very, very young, because I have a former coworker who, bless his soul, he's dirty blonde enough that in the right lighting you can't tell, but he's getting, his hair is getting very, very light coloration. And he's not even, like, past 30.
that happens.
Yeah. So don't be too worried about your gay hair. Just appreciate and enjoy it. It'll make you look
Yeah.
distinguished.
Love your hair for who it is.
And then go get a curling iron. Help it along.
Oh.
Our next question. Just turned 21. What are the rules with drinking? With the further details. Not sure if this is the right place to ask this, but I figured someone would know the answer here. What are the rules when it comes to drinking? Curious about mixing lights and darks. How much water should I drink before, during, after? How much food should I eat? Etc. Like most people, I'm not a fan of throwing up / waking up feeling like crap. So how do I avoid that while also having a good time?
I know what they say.
I don't.
There's no laws when you're drinking White Claws.
Oh, damn. There are no rules.
There are no rules.
Just right?
But also, everyone else is different, so you gotta figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
So some rules.
I personally drink a lot of water throughout, if during my younger days. You don't want to just leave the water to the very end of the night.
No.
You want to have it throughout the night. And as someone who is still not having much of a hangover problem at 30, I think that's a big reason why.
Probably.
Point. If you start drinking your water early, you can save the water till the end because it's not night yet.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
you
a
just drink 'em-
camel.
Yeah, you start early with your drinking. You have your fill of your drinking, and then you start drinking water. It's like just starting to be evening now. You've got all evening to drink water. You don't have to like stress about getting enough before going to bed.
See, and my rule has always been just learn to count. It's what I've told a lot of students of age that I've worked with. It's just learn to count. No matter how fucking drunk you get, know how many drinks you've had. Because if you know how many drinks you've had, and you learn to count, you learn very, very quickly, oh, at 6 drinks, I had a good buzz, I had a good night, I wake up fine. At 8 to 10 drinks, I had a really good time, I had a really good buzz, but I might need to do a little bit more water and maintenance before I go to bed. Versus, oh, I had 10 plus drinks, even with the maintenance and the water, I'm gonna be fucking hungover the next morning.
You're telling
Go
this to
wrong.
19-year-olds?
No, I said of age. I'm telling this to 21-year-olds. And I'm telling it to 19 and 20-year-olds who are not allowed to drink to say, hey, keep this in mind when you get there. Don't do it now.
You've been warned.
As for eating, like, be cautious about how much you eat while drinking. Because drunk you
Yes.
will want more food, and you'll eat it, but then if you get too full, you'll feel tummy upset, which makes it more likely that you throw up.
Yeah, for
No.
example, maybe don't drink too much, including mixing your alcohols, like wine and hard liquor. And then definitely don't eat way too much, and then definitely don't do the worm on the dance floor right after. Speaking from experience.
Yeah, the worm may have been the thing that tipped you over the edge on that one.
I honestly don't think I don't think any one part of that was the direct cause. Like if any one of those things had been taken out of the equation, I don't think I would have thrown up. But none of it helped.
I'm sure it did not. I'm thinking of one time in college we had a party and we'd bought like ice cream bars, like mint chocolate chip ice cream bars that had a couple of those, but while we were drinking, and then I also had a bunch of really, really sugary, like soda mixed, Mountain Dew mixed drinks that I think the sugar really killed me because I got to a point where I was like super drunk and had to sit with a trash can for a little bit because I was like, I just feel like garbage.
Had to hold your home.
Yeah, that, and then the next morning, there were a couple times where it's like, oh, I ate a fuck ton of food at like midnight, and even though I'd stopped drinking, I ate a fuck ton of food at midnight, and now that I'm hungover, I feel like garbage.
Oh, it never hurts to, like, when you're drinking, alternate your drink with water.
Yep.
Like, have one drink, have one water. Have one drink, have one water.
And all the rules about, like, liquor before beer, you're in the clear, beer before liquor, never been sicker, all that shit. Those rules don't mean anything. It's just, by the time you get drunk on one of them, you don't realize how much you're having of the other. And people have an easier time counting beer than they do liquor, because you have the physical cans you're holding rather than like a mixed drink. So people will think, oh, liquor first, I'm good, because it's like, oh, yeah, you had like 2 or 3 mixed drinks where you knew how much alcohol was in them, and then moved to beer where it's easier to count versus getting drunk on beer and then having a shit ton of liquor. It just comes down to counting.
I've always been a fan of the BoJack Horseman quote for that, which is, liquor before beer, never fear. Don't do heroin.
Yeah, I agree with that. Don't do heroin. Don't mix your drugs, kids. And alcohol is a drug. Oh, that's a really good piece of advice I actually think more people need to be aware of is, if you're on any fucking medications, check what the fucking label says.
Oh,
Don't fucking drink if you're on fucking medications. And don't take any melatonin if you've been drinking either.
Do it.
No.
I'm the bad guy on your shoulder. Do it.
No, don't do it.
No, he has a point.
No,
Do
he
it.
doesn't. You quiet, you.
Better Buddies Podcast LLC. Stamp of approval.
We're not incorporated.
But the liability's limited.
Yeah, that doesn't do us any good if we're not incorporated. But no, like I was talking about that with family over the weekend. I didn't realize that about melatonin, because melatonin messes with like your sleep chemicals and alcohol messes with your sleep chemicals. So it's probably not gonna like kill you if you take melatonin with alcohol. But what will happen is you will get tired, you will go to bed, and then you will wake up like 2 hours later. Like, it just fucks up your sleep schedule even worse than alcohol alone does.
Believe it.
Yeah, it was a bad time. I went to bed at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, woke up at 3 in the morning, and was just like, well, I'm awake now, and I have to go through the entire rest of my fucking day like this. It was a bad time.
Oh, if you're in the process of figuring out what your limits are, when it comes to drinking. It never hurts to like drink something that tastes really, really good. Like if you like orange juice, have something that that has orange juice in it, because then if you throw up, it's just orange juice.
What?
That's also speaking from experience.
I disagree. If you think you're going to go past your limits, don't fill your stomach with things you like. You'll get bad negative brain associations.
Sometimes that's true, but the one time that I got, like the first time I got properly drunk, I had way too much tequila. But the first 2 shots of tequila, I mixed the rest of, like, was a shot of tequila in a cup, and then the rest of the cup was orange juice. And those were my first 2 drinks, and then when I threw up at 5 in the morning, it just tasted like orange juice and was honestly not that unpleasant of an experience.
My advice, if you do end up getting sick, have some vanilla ice cream available if you think you're going to be sick. Because then after you do vomit, have a spoonful of vanilla ice cream. It'll help recoat your throat and make it feel better. And
like that.
Increase mucus production to help protect your throat from getting burned by the acid.
Also, one I learned from our friend Alex here, if you're going to drink and are worried about being hungover, keep some chalky milk on hand for the next morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glass before bed.
And on that note, thank you both for joining this week.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Love you both.
Love you too.
Love you too, Dad.
Thank you to the band Primal of Interest for letting us use the song Living in the Moment off the album Cross Off Yesterday. You can find them on iTunes and Spotify. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever fine podcasts are sold. We're also on social media. Our Facebook is Better Buddies. Our Instagram is Better Buddies Cast, where we post updates about the show. Our email is betterbuddiescast@gmail.com. You can send us fan art, hate mail, declarations of love and or war, icebreakers you want us to answer, or questions you need advice on. We're also on YouTube, where we post clips of the show. Last but not least, be a better buddy. I can burn
RJ
a
knows
router.
what burns at what temperatures, damn it.
Look, no, I don't
suppose
even
I
need to know what temperatures things burn at. I just have to make it hotter. And if it hasn't burned yet,
I meant,
make it hotter.
I meant the chemicals that start fires,
Oh, I don't even know that.
like thermite.
No. But I shouldn't talk about what I know how to make. It may or may not be 100% legal.
Watching too much Dr. Stone over there.
Well, look, the knowledge itself is legal to have. It's just, I know what to do with some styrofoam that burns real good.
It's like, I know how to kill a guy. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
Everyone knows how to do it.
like probably including that information in my podcast isn't in getting it on record of things I know isn't the best idea.
Well, good thing we haven't started yet.
I at one point I had a thumb drive kicking around with the Anarchist Cookbook on it.
I thought for sure you were going to take that and pivot into starting the show in 3, 2, 1.